Your voice, your opinion, your community. Fact TV, free speech, protected.
The following is an independently produced program. The views and opinions expressed are entirely those of the producer and do not reflect those of Falls Area Community Television, its staff, or board of directors. Take a deep breath. Remember, this is public access, and carry on.
Hi. Today, first I want to say hello to everybody. This is James Bourke's show today, and I'm your host. And no co-host this week. Next week. But I'll get to that in the middle. First, I want to talk about Memorial Weekend. Memorial Weekend, I'm gonna spend with my family. And that's coming up the end of the month. First, I want to say congratulations to people in the Special Olympics and the whole events of the games. Airy games. And I want to congratulations to everybody for that. And today, we're going to talk about a lot of things today, if it's possible. First, I like, last week, I watched golf on Saturday last weekend, and they did super job on the golf. And the golf on CVS on 1004 in Boston. And of course, today we're going to talk about, of course, Canopen Bone as well today, if we can. First, I want to tell you we had a lot of Canopen shows on television all these years. And Dumb Brat started the whole thing. He started in 1958, Saturday, October 4th, 1958. Bowman was up and running on 10:05 in Boston from the fairway in Natick, Massachusetts. And that was first host after John Bart. Then first host was Don Gillis. Second guy was Full Weapon, person director, and foot, while still whopping dots and walk away. Sitting on the warp line at the fair in Natick, Massachusetts. Getting the worst pants, worst balls, come over the Daron line. And our DDL was on the Tonic School Board, and Keith Williams was on the big board for folks here, for the gallery, keeping score on the big board for the live audience. And Don Wally, of course, is our scorekeeper and Stan Larry. And Brian Howard was our camera person who taped Canopin Bowling from the fair in Natick, Massachusetts. He taped behind the scenes, the pen accent and the bowlers. And then the other one, I said, and that was Brian Howard on the cameras, and he set up the whole climate for the live audience, for the crowd who come watch our bowling tapings and tape features and features to September to May or June. And the other one was live tape show from Perkins in Heffel, Massachusetts. And who sat on the warp line? It was Ralph Stewart, Warp Dots and Referee. Sitting on the warp line again at Perkins in Heffel, Massachusetts for the live tape show. That only happened then of August only. Every August, the fans get excited about that. 'Cause it's crowded as well. But it's 5 strands, and that takes a long time. It takes 90 minutes show for a couple hours at least. 90 minutes. Alright, enough of that. And of course, I like to try the summer softball when it starts in July, September, I forgot when. But we have to get for the summer games first. Okay. And today, I want to thank my aunts and uncles for the card and the balloons, and the process for my sister's birthday, 50th birthday. Wow, that's amazing. And I want to say hi to everybody again. I want to say hi to my cousins, Uncle Barry, Adidale, and Carrie, and Mike Walsh, and Martha Walsh, and the rest of the crew. All my cousins there. Uncle Barry, of course I say, and Adidale. And Adidale is gonna be okay, we think, but we have to pray, keep our prayers going for her. Because this has been for a while. And I want to say hi to the Wowies, Adidine, Uncle Jim, Sean, Stacy, Buzz, and Dan Gannett, and Mommy Wilfred Gannett, and my cousin Nick. And of course, I can't forget, I want to say hi to the Bourke family. I want to say hi to Uncle Paul, Uncle Merritt, Aunt Jean, Uncle John, and Jaffa Manawana Wano, and her no girl, and of course we found in the past Grandpa and Nana. Grandpa and Nana were wonderful, special to my family. On Daddy's side of the family, that is. And of course, once in a while, I said before, Keith Williams was on the tonic school board, and Al Didio was on the big school board for the folks here, for the gallery, for the live audience, and I keep forgetting one more from Willie Wayne's in Nashua, New Hampshire. I want to thank Way Cinema for and Sean Howard and Kevin somebody. Oh, Kevin. I forgot his last name though. And of course for Candlepin Stars and Strikes, Dick Ross and Mike Moran for taping all the shows from 98, October 12th, and 98, 1998. That's better. On WNDS TV 50 in Derry, New Hampshire. And, of course, Pilgrim went in half from Massachusetts as well. It was taped from Pilgrim went in half from Massachusetts. And of Canopen Bowen, of Canopen Skins, and Canopen Stars and Strikes with Doug Brown and Dan Murphy. Wow. They really put on good shows for the Bowen shows. So yeah, we have a lot of Bowen shows on television. And I want to thank Dick Ross again for coming in since on 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoons, and Harrison Sundays on 1 o'clock in the afternoon. On the winds of my weekend. And I can't forget Al Capranin. He kept us on the Water Award for the Bowen for taping for once a month. For yes, for September to April. But December was very special. You know why? They had Canopen Bowen mixed doubles. That's of the men's and women's mixed doubles format for 4 weeks. So yeah, okay. Now what's going on? And like I said, I have a lot watches today and the audience. And by the way, I want to tell you something, but see, I want to understand. Next week, we're gonna start recording this on Wednesdays at 1 o'clock. Cause Josh will be here. I just want to tell you that, but I'll tell you again before we go today. Before I say for Underdale and Uncle Barry, I want to keep you guys to keep on praying for her to get better. Cause she's widow and trouble one now. But we can say our prayers and hope for the best. And we got a lot of stuff going on, and I'm glad and Sean in May or June, and next month, after Memorial Weekend, we start the sump batch at the Wire Field, the Warner Field at King High School. But it's too soon to know that. And I want to say hi to everybody again, and thanks a lot to our friend Finny Sterry for doing recrosses all day, building recrosses every single year for the 4th of July. and the whole Sterry family came over to help Finny out. And Terry and Wappen did a good job as well. And the outside is Larry, Wappy, and Cheryl, and the new puppy. And I miss Tansy. But that happens once in a while. And I want to thank the whole crew, Mrs. Sullivan and old Sullivan for coming down to see the fireworks and 4th of July every single summer. And I want to thank the old Sullivan as well for the same thing. But the one we watched Boston Pops on the 4th of July every single year. And Patty, we can't forget, and Carol Green, Debbie Cody, Nancy Cody, Nicole Cody, and one of her friends, and Big Dan Cody. But Nancy did a good job on the cookouts we had every single 4th of July. But the one I want to thank a lot is Frank Cody, because he got a lot of permits this whole time, and God happy he did that to keep us safe. See, nothing bad will happen on the 4th of July when Finny did his displays. Jesus. Yeah. And everybody thanks. Oh, yes. And I want to Duska's favorite. That's Judy. I'm about to be happy to hear that. And that Jessica, this will be switched to Wednesdays at 1 o'clock. Before we go today, I want to thank you, Ed Hayden, for the fun we had on 10:05 on WCUB. Thanks for the truck to stare for the equipment of WCUB. Mine is once a month. They tipped free shows, except for our one, May or June. They tipped one or two shows, and that was the live tippy tip show. If you want to know, and yes. By the way, Ralph Stewart, Wapon Johnson referee, has been putting a week, bowling week together, midnight shift. What kind? I could tell you because I have no answer for that. Before we go today, I want to thank you and see you next week on Wednesdays from now on. Okay? We hope to see you there. From James Bourke. Bye-bye.